Good morning, Ty Squad. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I didn't want to lead with music today because there is so much going on in our world right now. I just didn't want to open up with a lot of cheerful music. Um, just being honest. It's just, sometimes you just have to really sit back and just look at the news and be like, Lord have mercy, right? So yeah, I didn't want to start the show with I didn't want to start the show today with a lot of music. But can you thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up? Peaches Banks, it's good to see you back in the chat. Tabitha, good to see you in the chat. Mocha Drop, good to see you back in the chat. But I'm not gonna be long, and I'm not really looking for an audience because these type of lives generally don't generate a big audience. But so I did put it in Patreon, so Patreons do know that I'm live right now. But like I said, I'm not looking for a 400 plus audience. But again, there's a lot going on in the world, and we're going to take a minute just to hit the thumbs up button so we can at least do the housekeeping of the channel, right? Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Let's just make sure that's done. Everybody that's here, if you can hit the thumbs up button, and and a lot of times, the algorithm sees your title and they kind of draw, they see the title, yeah, and so maybe I should have put another title and then changed it later. I didn't think about that. So sometimes, they don't know what you're gonna say. So you know how it goes. Praise Him from whom all blessings flow. I know who holds tomorrow. I know who holds tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Lindy. Thank you. I'm just becoming a polo addict. I really am. Ralph Lauren is really my new guy. And yeah, and this is really like really classic Ralph Lauren, right? But it doesn't matter. All right. um, let's talk about it, and then we're gonna get out of here. We have ripped from the headlines tonight. Ripped from the headlines tonight. So prepare yourselves for that because there's a lot going on in other news, right? There's a lot going on in other news as well. Okay, so we have three incidents that happened over the weekend, all in succession. Hey, Mary Williams, Erica Washington, Prince. I'm not going to be labor long. I'm not going to labor long because I want to go to the market and I want to make some either chicken and dressing or I want to make some turkey and dressing. But I don't feel like tussling with no turkey tie spot. I'm going to be honest with you. So it may be some chicken and dressing. Yeah. Bake the hell out of it and then make some dressing and put the chicken on top. Oh my God. Okay. But that's what it is looking like, chicken and dressing, right? Okay. Hey Sappho, thank y'all for tuning in. Also, before I get started, I want to shout out Miss Lisa. If you see this video, thank you. You got 3 items from my Amazon wish list. You got 3 items, and I appreciate it. I love you. I hope your health is better, Miss Lisa. I got 3 gifts from you from my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much. We also want to shout out you guys for helping with Damastro's page. I have an update for you guys. Because of your support, he is now at 936 subscribers. So he is 64 subscribers away from 1,000. So because of your support, all of your support, he is moving closer and closer to that great milestone. Okay, and I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. If you're here, you have not subscribed to his channel, it would help me help him and help me out a great deal. If we can get him to 950, we'll be doing really good, y'all, because he's at 936 right now. So we can get him to 950. Woo. And let a couple of your friends know. It'll help out as well, you guys. We can get him to 950. We're on our way. Okay, so I'll put the link in the chat, and if you're in the chat and you can do that for me, I appreciate it. All right, it really is. He has a really great show. Thursdays at 7 o'clock. Okay, y'all see that link? Simply hit that link, head over, and subscribe. You can also turn your notifications on so you will get a notification. Thank you so much, Tabitha. Great guy. I think you will enjoy he's musically inclined. He also has great content. And he's Samarta's brother. He's one of our own brothers. So that's special too. Okay. Thank y'all so much. We're trying to get him to 950 and then we'll take it from there. Right. We'll take it from there. He does have a great voice. He has a great voice for radio and podcasting. Yeah. Okay. So we have Bondi. I keep saying Bondi. We have the Bondi Beach massacre in Australia. We have the Brown University attack right here in America, in Rhode Island. Brown University is a PWI. I wouldn't say a PWI. It's just an Ivy League. It's an Ivy League university, research university. I'll say it like that. Brown University over in Rhode Island. And then we also have the unaliving of Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle. And so it's just been a weekend of violence. And it's not just limited to America, but as you can see, it's in Australia too. And so you always have the usual suspects, people coming out and, you always have the usual suspects coming out and saying shoulda, coulda, woulda, and this is what this is about, and this is what this is going on and whatnot. And the fact of the matter is, a climate of hate has been, cultivated for many, 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 many centuries, many, many decades, many, many years, and so many different fronts. So, let me just speak to America, because I don't live in Australia, y'all. I'm gonna speak to America and her problem, and I got a wayward lash, y'all. I'm gonna speak to America and her problem. America's problem is that America likes to talk about everybody else's problem but their own. Okay, I'm trying to get this lash, y'all. Stay with me. And America has had a problem for hundreds of years. The country ain't even a good 300 years old. 1776 is the start date, but the country isn't even a good 300 years old. And this democracy is relatively young if you think about democracies, right? And so they want to point out everything except what they need to point out. And they don't mind, going around the world and being the world police. But when it comes to speaking up about racism and stuff like that, there's, Americans, a lot of them don't mind speaking up about anti-Semitism, but they don't want to speak about racism. They don't want to speak about anti-Black racism, right? Yeah, they talk, when something happens to other nationalities, other races, it's a conversation that they want to have. But when it comes to us, it's let's end DEI initiatives, and so I can look at the numbers, y'all. They're blocking this video. They're not. I can look at the numbers and tell y'all this video. Yeah, they're blocking this video on YouTube, and it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, they want us to forget, and so it's unfortunate. Bees, that and the Bondi Beach massacre in Australia, there was a man that survived the Holocaust that was hurt, that was unalived, right? He survived the Holocaust to only be massacred in a anti-Semitic attack on the first day of Hanukkah. Yeah, that's what happened at the Bondi Beach massacre. And then here in America, at the Brown University situation, a Parkland, Florida, the Pew Pew situation that happened over there, Parkland was just a massacre, And so one of the survivors from Parkland was a student at Brown University. So she has now survived. This young woman has survived 2 Pew Pew situations, right? Parkland and now Brown University. And so it's just crazy. It really is a crazy world that we live in. And yeah, Sappho, crazy. And so then you look at the Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner case out of California, where their son is alleged to have unalived the parents, right? Hey, Stephanie, the son was allegedly involved with unaliving the parents. And you have the POTUS, 47, you have him tweeting, talking about Trump derangement syndrome, and that's what happened, and and everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe he would do that. These people just lost their lives, and I can't believe that he would tweet something like that. 47. It just amazes me how everybody's always shocked at this guy. It just literally amazes me that everybody is always shocked at this man. It's either two things. Either he has a mental health issue, or he's just simply demonic. Somebody just lost their parents, somebody just lost their loved ones, and your go-to is you don't even have the emotional, you don't even have the empathy. But see, his father raised him a certain way, y'all. So he don't have it. His father raised him crying and showing that kind of stuff is weakness. I don't think he understands human condition. He don't. Everybody's saying or both. Yeah, or both. I saw Whoopi go off this morning on this guy, 47. Somebody just lost their parents. Somebody just lost their loved ones 10 days before Christmas. And your first thing in your mind, you went to a tweet. That you have to be demonic. You have to be demon possessed. There is no good in this man nowhere to be found. He is like borderline. I don't want to say borderline. The man is evil. Like, it's just like, hey, Romardo, he can't be of this world. Every time I reboot my computer, everything changes over. Let me go over here. Hold on. Every time I do a reboot, there we go. I agree, Romardo. He cannot be of this world, just heartless. Like, he can't even fathom in his mind. He can't even say, rest in peace to Rob and Michelle Reiner and their family. Me and Melania send our deepest condolences. People are saying the Antichrist. He said it, Tabitha. He said, no, I don't even think I'm going to heaven. I don't think these people even believe in God. I really don't. I don't think they believe in God. And in the Republican Party, they just sit around and just like, nobody says anything. He said, I don't think I'm going. Well, no, you're not. But I'm glad you recognize that. I'm glad you get it. He is severely unwell. I believe it. I really believe it. Because he don't even have that little thing in him that says, don't tweet this. This may be a wrong time. He don't even have that. Alice said, my brother told me that the day of the election, I can't unsee it. So now people are just in shock and, oh my God, I can't believe he would do something like that. The man has showed y'all who he is these last 10 years. It don't even feel like a decade, y'all, because we had a little Biden in the middle. So it don't feel like a decade, but it was 2016. He came down that escalator. It don't feel like a decade, but it's been a decade. It feels actually like 2 decades. And so, as I said, y'all, what's going to change? Nothing. Nothing will change because you cannot legislate hate. That's just the way it is, y'all. Unfortunately, You can't legislate hate. Let me see what Dr. Golden says. Just let Melania do the talking to the best of her abilities. It has to be marginally better than this. I don't know, Dr. Golden, I don't know if we could ever get back on track after this. It's possible, Dr. Golden, that maybe in 5-10 years we'll get some semblance of back to, well, I don't even know what normal is anymore. I don't even know what normal is. I really don't. Maybe in 5-10 years we'll get back to what we thought was normal. Why can't they believe that he's consistent? They need to stop being surprised. And now everybody's on uproar. Everybody, oh my God. Oh, ooh, I can't believe he tweeted that. What? Oh my God. Yeah, he did. He did. He tweeted it. Yes, he did. Oh, Melania is so not, she is so detached. She gives zero. No. She's waiting because she knows inevitably he will pass before her. She's going to get her money and she's going to live her best life with her son. You know, ain't nobody attracted to Donald Trump. Not no woman that look like her. Come on now, y'all. He should have known that what she was in it for. He has been unhinged, and we just have to come to terms with the unhingedness, Dr. Golden. We got to come to terms with it. Australia has gun laws. Australia has, some gun laws and whatnot, but these were some Islamic terrorists over there in Australia, and a father and son. But somebody was able to disarm them. A good Samaritan. He was pew-pewed in the process, but he was able to. He is a hero, right? Yeah. And as far as the Brown University, now Brown University is over in Rhode Island. So this is over in the New England region, y'all. They apprehended a suspect, but I believe, yes, they let him go this morning. So the Brown University suspect is still on the loose. Is still on the loose. Rob and Michelle Reiner, the son, has been arrested and is being held on like close to $5 million bail. So we have these three situations all happening over the weekend. And so it's been, I think, 3 days, and that university shooter is still not been found. I'm sure MT has a guy on the side that is very discreet with their privacy. She has a pool boy, I'm sure. She has somebody. I'm positive of it. America with 3 Ks, y'all. America with 3 Ks is all I can say right now. In other news, y'all, we're dealing with some really deep and frigid cold. So please be mindful. I got to get out there, but I'm going to bundle up real good, when I get out here. Please be careful. Turn your heat on. Make sure your house is warm. Don't try to conserve no money, because you don't want to freeze, honey. And, you don't want to be somewhere frozen. Sometimes I wonder, y'all. Marcus Garvey was trying to tell us about trying to get the hell up out of here. Marcus Garvey was trying to tell us to get the hell up out of here, y'all. But, and we need to build our own nation. Hey, sis, did you get the hot sauce? Marcus Garvey was trying to tell us, give us the blueprint, y'all. Maybe it was too, it was too radical at the time. I don't know. Maybe find us a little piece of land somewhere in Liberia or over in Kenya or Ghana or somewhere. Just find us a little piece of land. And, how many people we need? We got, I don't believe there's 13 million, only 13 million black people. I just don't believe that. Yeah. Hold on one second. How many African Americans live in the America? Okay, 43 million identify as black. Okay, that can be quite a few things. Okay, so honey, we need space for 43 million people. Well, not all 43 million gonna go with us, right? Mm-hmm. Not all 43 million gonna go because some people don't. Some people act like they not even black no more. So we need land for about 30 million people. Mm-hmm. Let me see. What African country has the most open free land? Okay. Botswana is a strong contender. No, not free as in free. Okay, let me change that. Not free as in we'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? What African country has the most open land space? Algeria. Okay, so we'll go there. We'll go there, Thai Squad. Okay. Algeria has the most open land space in Africa because it's the continent's largest country by land. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll go to Algeria. Now, what is in Algeria? Okay, do anybody know what's in Algeria? We don't want to just go anywhere. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. It's too hot. Oh, let me see. What's the average temperature in Algeria? Mm. Well, let me see this. What's the average summer temperature in Algeria? Okay. Okay, it can reach over 100. Okay, well, we won't be going there. Okay, scratch Algeria off. We'll have to find somewhere else, y'all. We won't be going there. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. In July, August, while inland desert areas can reach well over 100, oh, with extreme heat common, making the interior slightly hotter than the mild coast. Child, that's straight desert, Mr. Batson. Okay. And then we got to figure out some place to go that's LGBTQ friendly. Because a lot of them African countries, y'all, they don't even, how they always do. Other than, okay, hold on one second, y'all. We're just trying to get the hell up out of here. Hold on. Other than South Africa, what is the most LGBTQ friendly country in Africa? After South Africa, Cape Verde is generally considered the most. Okay, we'll go there. We'll go to Cape Verde. Scratch Algeria. We'll go to Cape Verde if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Can you give me some information about Cape Verde, Africa? Mm-hmm. Cape Verde is a volcanic island. Oh no, we're not doing all that. You know what? Just we'll have to start this over at a later date. It's a volcanic island nation in the Atlantic west of Africa, known for its blend of African and Portuguese cultures. That means the food is gonna be really good, y'all. Okay, all right, we'll figure it out, Top Squad. We got time. We don't have to rush. We got time. Cape Verde is nice. Most of Algeria is in the Sahara Desert. Child, you just go out there and fry a whole pork chop on the damn sand. I'm a single black woman. I need a spot in Africa where I can do business and not be discriminated as a woman. Okay, Michelle. So we'll put that down for Michelle. Michelle is an entrepreneur. She just can't go anywhere. Why we leaving? We sick of it. We sick of all of this tomorrow. I'm tired of it. We're all sick of it. Every time you wake up, they done shot up somewhere, they done blew something up. We're just tired of it. I think it's time for us to go. How blended are we talking? We got to add some humor to this, y'all. Otherwise, I don't think it's human. I don't think it's humanly possible to take all this in every day, every week. We have to add some humor and some banter to it to even survive it. Mm-hmm. At this time, nowhere in North Africa is safe for us. They hate us. Okay, you say North Africa. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, well, maybe we can do South Africa. Now, I heard South Africa is very gay friendly, y'all. But they say there's still remnants from that, apartheid residue. Still a lot of, of that racist energy down there, y'all. I have my passport ready to pack up. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if we can make another 3 years with this demon, y'all. I don't know if we can make another 3 years. Who together to get a nice piece of land? I'm tired of this dump. Yeah, I'm tired too, bro. Sierra got her citizenship in Benin. Oh, let me find out about Benin. Is it Benin or Benin? Can you give us some information about Benin? No, that's Benin. No, I'm talking about, well, it must be Benin. Okay, wait a minute. It's Benin. Can you give us some information about the country of Benin? Benin, or the Republic of Benin, is a West African nation known as the birthplace of voodoo. Ooh, okay. Known as the birthplace of voodoo, featuring a diverse culture, French as the official language, voulez-vous, à c'est quoi, ce quoi, okay, and an economy reliant on agriculture, cotton and palm oil, and offshore oil, with a government based in Cotonou, while its official capital is Porto Novo, formerly known as Dahomey or Dahomey. It is a tropical country with a long coastline on the. Oh, this sounds beautiful, y'all. Who suggested this? This sounds nice. I want to do. They got an apartment over there, a nice little apartment over there. Now this sounds nice. Bordered by Togo, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, and Niger. I bet Sierra would never live there. But what she went over there for? Oh, the population is around 13 to 14 million. Oh, never mind. Too crowded, y'all. Too crowded. I don't know about that, but too many people over there. That sounds very. It's a narrow strip of land with 14 million people. Okay, the culture voodoo originated in Benin and is recognized as the official religion with a dedicated national holiday. Child, I thought New Orleans was about that life. But seemed like Benin really, they really about that life with that voodoo and hoodoo and stuff. Uh-huh. I may want to visit Benin. If I do go to Africa, that would be a great place to visit. All right. They have new low granting nationality. How did we get off on this taskbar? Oh, that demon on 47. Okay. They have a new law granting nationality to descendants of enslaved Africa. Well, you've been sitting on this information, Bees? Come up here and get on the mic. Bees, you've been sitting on this information all this time? Okay, let me see. Can you give me some information about the new law granting nationality to descendants of enslaved Africans? Benin has enacted a historic law offering citizenship to descendants of enslaved Africans, allowing those with proven sub-Saharan ancestry from the transatlantic slave trade to apply for nationality via the My Afro Origins portal, requiring proof of lineage, DNA, documents, testimonies, and a visit to Benin for full integration, aiming to reconnect the diaspora with their ancestral land, as seen with celebrities like Sierra becoming citizens. Okay, that's it, y'all. We're on our way over there. We gotta go. Hey, Theo, we're on our way to Africa. We're sick of this. We out of this dump. Yeah, we gotta go. I told y'all I'm doing my research. Y'all thought I was playing. That sounds good, Bees. It really does. So allowing those with proven sub-Saharan ancestry. Are they saying that? Okay. Are they saying that your ancestry has to be from that region, right? Because we all of our we're all from Africa, but I'm just saying, like, are they saying only from sub-Saharan? So what if your DNA or your ancestry or whatever proves that you're from another region, not the sub-Saharan region? You wouldn't qualify, correct? I'm getting on the plane when you get on the plane. I'm getting out of here. I gotta go. I can't take it no more, Michelle. This stuff is really complicated, but I don't think it's not. Okay, here's the information right here. Never mind, Bees. Open to people over 18 of African descent whose ancestors were forcefully removed during the slave trade. Okay, check. Applicants need documentation like DNA tests, civil records, or authenticated testimonies showing a link to the slave trade. We can get that. Check. Applications submitted through My Afro Origins digital portal involving a fee of around $100. Okay, I got that. Check. Provisional citizenship. Approved applicants get a 3-year provisional certificate requiring at least one formal visit to Benin to formalize. Okay. Full citizenship. After the visit, beneficiaries can get a Beninese passport with potential for full civic rights later. Well, how later are we talking? Goal to acknowledge Benin's history in the slave trade and foster ties with global African diaspora, creating roots, tourism, and cultural reconnection. Okay, how it works. Okay. Apply online, receive a provisional certificate, visit Benin, finalize. 4 steps. The only country I consider living in is Ghana, as far as West Africa is concerned. Okay, let me speak about, the gay thing, y'all. I mean, if we go over there, you don't have to just let the people know you gay, we're not in America telling everybody we gay. So it's like, just go over there, honey. Listen, I'm sure, don't leave me, mother. We gotta go. I'm not trying to take y'all, but that's the rumor they'll start. Jason, if I try to get up out of here and all y'all go with me, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's gonna do a Jonestown on their asses." I already know what they're gonna say. If I take y'all and we all move over there to that country, they're gonna say, "Oh, this is getting ready to be a Jonestown." Oh, he's getting ready to he's getting ready to really turn into a cult now. Yeah, and then they see Michelle Holly at Kroger getting packs of red Kool-Aid. You know how the lies that go out? Yeah, we see Michelle Holly over there at the Publix getting all that damn red Kool-Aid and it's packing up on it. Yeah. We see Mocha drop. You know how they'll lie. We see Mocha drop. She was over at Home Depot getting the metal buckets. The metal tin buckets. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know if we should do it. I don't know. If we should do it. Anyways. Well, Time Spot, I'm not gonna hold you long. I got a show to do tonight. I gotta run to the market. Oh, let me do a word for the day. Just wanted to get you guys in the know what's going on. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Benin and keep an eye on Africa, Time Squad. Let me get my word for the day in. Am I doing Ty's commentary or word for the day? Ty's commentary is slightly different, Tyesse. No, I think you better do a word for the day because it's not the same. Okay, let's do a word for the day. Okay. Last night I watched. I didn't go watch. That thing that Lamar wanted me to watch. I watched the first episode of Married to Medicine. I haven't watched it about maybe 3 seasons now. Yeah, 3 seasons. I think I stopped like season 9, maybe. About season 9. And so I watched episode 1, and then I got this morning watched episode 2, and it was worth all of the hype. This season is already starting off. Some of the ladies I don't know, they're new. It's okay because I know the story, I know all of the background, and so I watched episode 1 and 2, and I still got another episode I'm going to watch once I cook my dinner, right? But when I saw the first episode, I knew what my word for the day was going to be today. I instantly knew it. I said, I got to talk about this tomorrow in some kind of capacity because I can see, because I know the history of these ladies, I can see some things from the past and how they are shaping current what I'm seeing. Because I know I go back to season 1, right? And if you're watching the show, if you're watching right now, you know that hey, Overseer Ware, enjoyed our conversation this morning, brother. Dr. Simone and Quad. Dr. Simone and Quad. And so my word for the day is, Ty Squad, this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do as we move into 2026. Are y'all listening? I want y'all to listen. Because the way that thing set up off of me last night, y'all, I almost set up in the bed. This is what we got to do in 2026. Okay? 2026. We don't need to be doing no autopsies on relationships. Okay? Take the notes, Michelle. Take the minutes. We don't need to be doing no autopsies on relationships. Quad, look at me, sweetheart. Look at me. Quad. We got to figure out. We got to do autopsies on ourselves. I hope I'm talking to somebody in here today. We no more trying to examine what the hell happened, what went wrong. You need to examine what in you allowed so many different levels of this to continue to go on, and then keep coming back to it and doubling back to it. And what is it about us, Ty Squad, new followers and friends, that we don't know how to cut the damn cord? And I know you say, I'm preaching to myself, and just say, you know what, snip, bye. We want to come back, we want to touch it, flip it, smell it, come back again, open the box back up, look at it again. Honey, this is not about Dr. Simone. It's really not about Dr. Simone. Because Dr. Simone is very problematic. If you ever get if you ever check her out, she's very problematic. Can I go on the record and say, Dr. Simone is a mean girl? She is. She's just an old mean girl. She's just older. And we think of mean girls as being, you know, young girls with pigtails and cheerleaders and stuff. No. Over at the university. No, she's an old ass mean girl. She is. And some, if you really sit and look at her for a minute, some may call her a hater. You know, but Quad girl, we cannot get upset when we offer ourselves up over and over again for scenarios that literally blow up in our faces. I think it's more about trying to figure out why and what did I do. Listen, Stephanie, that's my curse. I am so much better now than I was 3 years ago. But honey, that's just been my curse. What happened? What did I do? What did I say? What went wrong? No, I'm much better now. Mm-hmm. Yes, she is, although her story is very touching. What story is very touching? AMA 876. Whose story is touching? Samarta. Quad got some of that Tamar element. She's addicted to this. She's addicted to whatever this energy is, y'all. There are people like Tamar out there. They love just going and opening up boxes and then the box explode in your face. And then you come and talk about how you got to go to the burn treatment center. You get healed from that burn, and then you go open up another box and then blow up in your face. I don't know why I keep getting these explosives in my face. All of my teeth was blown out. I'm trying to figure out. Yes, she is. Although her story is very touching. Whose story is very touching? I know he's not talking about Dr. Simone. Let me say this about Dr. Heavenly, y'all. Let me say this about Dr. Heavenly. I'm gonna have to start doing some reviews on Married to Medicine this season. Be on the lookout for it. Let me say this about Dr. Heavenly, y'all. Everybody kid, everybody child has the potential to get in trouble, have some sort of legal issue, y'all. I don't know why some people act like they kids just, girl. Everybody child has the potential to have some sort of trouble. The story about how she grew up. You must be talking about somebody else. You talking about Dr. Heavenly. I'm talking about Dr. Simone. Okay, you got the wrong person. AMA 876. Dr. Heavenly grew up rough over there in Miami. Okay, Dr. Simone, I ain't heard her have no hard luck story. Hey Janice, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some reviews on this. In the words of my nephew, how loose are we talking here? Yeah, please hit the like button. You hit everything else. Toya, where's Heavenly out this season? Can I ask a question, nephew? Ain't nobody here but me and you. Anybody here but me and you, nephew? Why are they on their 12th house? I don't give a damn how beautiful it is. I don't give a damn how lovely it's decorated. Why are they on their 12th house? This is house what, number 17 or 18, Toya and Eugene. I mean, I understand, sometimes you just, you're into real estate, but usually people that are into real estate, they buy multiple properties. They have rental properties. They have investment properties, but it just seems like they're just always moving. Heaven just wants a reason to raise hell. I just don't know why this is, honey. What house is this? Number 44 or number 45? I don't know who these new ladies are, but the husbands are eye candy, these new gowns. Toya likes to make the girls sick. Oh, honey, keeping up with the Joneses is a recipe for disaster. I kind of figured that's what she likes to do. Yeah, child. And she gonna work Eugene into her early grave. She will be a widow with the 2 boys in their house. And Toya, you can look at her and tell she is not smart like that. I'm pretty sure Eugene is the brain of everything. Girl, Toya don't do nothing. There are some women, like, you can look at them on like Dr. Contessa, and you say, okay, she's smart. You can tell that she's the brains are co-equally rocking with her husband. She said the houses are investments. They're investments. That's what it is. Oh, okay. She don't work Eugene into her early grave. He working 2 hours away. He way past Smyrna. He 2.5 hours away. And then when he come home, you want to ask him and question him like he in an episode of the first 48. People, I tell y'all something. I used to think this is all fake. This is real. I used to think, oh, they just adding something to it. They just no, honey, these people are really real. That man drove 2.5 hours. He walked through the door, and she told me, "You always gone." And he basically said, "How the hell are we gonna pay for all this shit?" He working at 5 different hospitals. He way damn near the border of South Carolina, so she can floss with these women that can't none of y'all stand each other. Well, he works at 5 hospitals. I think they have to save up for that house. Y'all, keeping up with the Joneses is so played out, y'all. They could have, the money that they have been putting out, because first you got to move, you got to deal with taxes, you got to deal with all kinds of things when you're a homeowner. Hey, Naida. So for y'all to be just wasting money like this and talking about their investments, child. Okay, they're investments. All right. Got to go for that man to come home. He's been gone for 5 days, then drove 2.5 hours out there working like a slave, and she in there questioning him, talking about, you could have a whole nother family for all I know. I said, is this? I looked up at the camera. Are we on Candy Camera? Where is Ashton Kutcher? Tell me, you can have a whole second family for all I know. She got a GPS. Oh, I'm sure. There's an air tracker in that car. Mm-hmm. Child, and listen, Eugene, you can tell Eugene ain't gonna be out there like, child, first of all, Eugene ain't no looker like that, so he not gonna be, he ain't on the hot list for no women, Them other 2 ladies, them other men is kind of like, okay, I don't know who these other 2 ladies are, but I'm getting to know them a little better based on their husbands. And Quad's little friend is nice, nice looking. Her new little friend. Simone got that ass together in that past season, talking about Toya with a broke ass keep out. Y'all listen. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm keeping it a bean. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. Please, y'all, don't do that. None of my Top Squad members, don't be doing that to flow show for nobody. Get you a nice little house somewhere. You know, get you a nice little mortgage or whatever you need to do. And, you know, just get somewhere and sell. You don't be, you know, trying to get no, you know, 8 bedroom, 8 bath. Trying to get you just a nice little house somewhere and get it situated. Put you a nice down payment on it, you know, and make sure you got a little mortgage you can afford and call it a day. You know, don't do that, y'all. I don't know why people have a problem. How many people remember what was her name? She was one of the first that did it. Oh my God, what was her name? Lisa Wu. I remember she went through a situation where she had to downsize. Some of y'all remember Lisa Wu, she downsized publicly. You know, and sometimes when you're getting this money from these reality shows that you're not invested it properly and you don't have no other income coming in, yeah, you might have to go and get you, you know, a little townhouse or a walk-up. You know, you have to go get your little townhouse, a little walk-up, or a little brownstone-like apartment. Child, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Whitney Houston was over there. When I saw that apartment, I said, I know that's not a Whitney Houston's apartment. It was a brownstone, like on the Cosby Show. It was like a townhouse. And when I saw it, I said, no, not my Whitney. Whitney Houston don't live in no townhouse. Child, Whitney had went through that money. They had blown through that money so bad. They said in that one documentary, she had about, 6 months left before she was homeless. I said, how did this woman spend all this money? How did they go through her money like that? Hey, Kim Sims. Y'all, I got a sweet tooth. I need something sweet. I have a package. Oh, no. Your Amazon.com package has been shipped. It's estimated to be delivered on Wednesday. Okay, no problem. I thought I had a new package. Y'all, I tell you, stop trying to figure out what's going on with these relationships. Stop doubling back 3 and 4 times. Quad. Quad. As I go into 2026, that's why. When I go into 2026, I'm a keep thinking about this Quad and Dr. Simone situation in my head. I'm gonna keep it in my head. Can y'all put a word in the chat for me and we better get up out of here? Clear. In 2026, you need to be clear on everybody, everything, every scenario, every lesson. You know, they've been running with the I am complete. You know, Bishop Jordan, one of his words, I am complete. I am complete. I'm going to run with I'm clear. And I'm listening to some of the bloggers. They started using I am complete. You are? Now you complete, girl. Okay. So I want to use the word clear. You need to be clear in 2026. And everybody in your life, you have to be clear on them. 2026 is the year of clear. You already know. Get you some Windex. Write that in the chat. Clear. Crystal clear. You need to be clear, y'all. You got to be clear. You need to be clear of these glasses. See these glasses right here? Clear. You got to be clear. If you're not clear, honey, you're going to continue to bump your head and run into brick walls. And then you got a boo-boo. You got to put some ice on it. Clear. It's not that many people writing clear in the chat. Was a few. For all those that are not writing the word clear, please don't inbox me about your problems in 2026. Because I asked you to put the damn word clear in the chat. So if you're going through anything in 2026, I'm gonna tell you, remember that day I was talking? I told you to write the word damn clear in the chat. Hey, Tyesse. Hey, mother, I just want to talk to you about something. Girl, I'm busy. I'm on my way to go get some oxtails. Hey, mother, I need to talk to you. Girl, I'm out of town right now. I'm out of town on business. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tyesse, can we talk? No, girl, I'm busy. Mm-hmm. I told you to write the word damn clear in the chat. Am I making chicken and dressing, Ty Squad? Oh, for real, Sappho. You know. Now they want to write. Now they're all writing it because they don't. They want to be able to contact me in an emergency. Now they all writing clear. Now they see I'm serious. Now they all want to write clear. Oh wow! Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is the court date for Prophet Lovi and EJ. Big day tomorrow, Ty Squad. The judge is going to make some big decisions tomorrow. Okay. The judge is going to make some big decisions. You'd remember too, Ty, you have a photographic memory. Yeah. I got to thank you for noticing that, Dr. Golden. Yeah, I got a photographic memory. But be damn clear in 2026. That don't mean, now listen, y'all, that don't mean we got to go around because some of y'all get like, some of y'all become like Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie is really, really, in my opinion, she's low-key a little fake to me, y'all. Does anybody agree? How many people agree? Dr. Jackie has a really, really, it's what is the word? Is it unauthentic or inauthentic? It's inauthentic. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Jackie, yeah, me and her spirit, what sign is she? We just so mesh well, me and Dr. Jackie. I know her sign. What is Dr. Jackie's astrological sign? Dr. Jackie Walters is a Leo. I knew it. 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 Dr. Jackie is a Leo. Very fake, very nice, nasty. So I don't want us going into 2026 with that energy, y'all. You can still be cordial. You can still be nice to people. You can still have friendships, okay? You can still have situationships, whatever. But you just need to be damn clear. That's the word. I was going to say that too, but that's overused, so I didn't want to say it. But you need, that don't mean you have to, go ghost on people, because that adds more problems to it. You don't have to be distant from people, and because sometimes that adds an extra layer of stuff that you got to come back and untangle. Continue to be the person you are. Continue to show up how you need to show up in people's lives, but just be clear. Just clear. That's all we ask, baby. Just be clear. Still receive phone calls, still accept texts, still be your authentic self. Because you don't want to become what you're, but just be damn clear on what you're working with. If what's her name was just halfway clear, she would see what we see from the TV screen, damn quiet. If she was just halfway damn clear. Well, I think my work is complete here, Ty Squad. I have a show to do tonight. Ripped from the headlines. The guy says the same. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, crystal clear. Speaking of crystal, don't overdo it. Just be cordial and be clear. Because sometimes, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes we get in our feelings and that shade opens up another portal. And trying to ghost people and that opens up another layer. We don't want to do that. Because season 13, here we go. Girl, you hurt me. Now this is season 12. You do it the wrong way. Season 13, you wounded me in season 12. Last year, you wounded me. Girl, I'm not going through all of that, honey. I just want to be clear. Because, the first thing you're going to do, if you start getting distant and start, cutting people off, it ain't really that deep. then the first thing's gonna happen, something breaking loose. You hurt me. You broke me. Girl, I did all that. Girl, for real? Just by kind of like doing my own thing, I did all that to you? Wow. Don't overdo it. Just be. Wait a minute. Cece said, I'm tired of people. It do get tiring after a while. I agree to be Dr. Jackie comes across as very elitist. That's why she's always in some sort of PR nightmare, Crystal. Yeah. That's why she's in some sort of PR nightmare every season. Yeah, but don't overdo it, y'all. Some of y'all in the chat, some of y'all, I don't want y'all to put too much on it. Unless it's now. Let me clarify something. Some relationships, some situationships, some whatever you want to call it, y'all, they are DOA. They're no good. So you have to just walk away. Okay. So we want to be clear, y'all. We're not nursing or convalescing any toxicity. All right. You have to know the difference. But if it's a relationship and there may be some hiccups or maybe a problem or two there, you just need to be clear, and so you don't hurt yourself or get hurt or get wounded. So you're clear. And so Valerie Spencer, I'm teaching in here today, y'all. We may have to take a $50 offering up, just $50, because I'm teaching in here today. Valerie Spencer was the one that broke that thing down to me. What we deal with is expectation. And when our expectations are not met, then that's when we start getting hurt and wounded. See, I didn't tap into that with that Kwame boy. I didn't understand that. And so until Valerie broke that thing down to me, it's not Kwame. You're mad at yourself. Wait. Stop. Hold on, Valerie. You're not mad at the person. You're mad at yourself. And then you lash out to the person, but you're actually lashing out at yourself. Hold on. Let me preach this thing shit. Let me come out this damn polo because it's already damn warm in here. Hold on. Let me preach this thing real quick. You're not mad at the person. You're mad at yourself, but your actions come out towards the other person. Your behavior is a representation of what you feel inside. All of the disappointment, the anger, the hurt. So then you take it out on that person. But you're actually beating yourself up, but you just don't know it. So what you have to be clear on is that don't allow yourself to get so far gone in certain situations where you have to deal with really deep disappointment. Don't allow yourself to get that far from the peace, for sure, y'all, where then you are basically dealing with disappointment and disillusionment, if that's a word. Thank you, Markeisha, for $12.12. I ain't resuscitating nothing no more. Let it rest in peace. I think we just need to be clear on the conversation we're having. We got to be clear. We're not talking about anything that is harmful or toxic to you. Okay? That's how I sense my situation. I get mad at myself, so I get over it quick. Okay. So let's be clear so everybody, because some people may get the wrong message and come out of here, and we're not giving you the right message. We want to give it to you the right way. Okay? Want to be clear. Thank you so much. We need three or four more $12. Okay. Well, let me say it. Let me break it down because I want people to understand what we're talking about here, so nobody leave here, because some of y'all love burning up relationships, setting them on fire, right? And then you have to sit and watch the ashes smolder. Okay. Some of y'all are relationship arsonists. Okay. And there are people like that, but I want you to be clear. Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus. I'm teaching this thing. Y'all. I'm teaching it today. But I'm talking to myself too. Thank you, Gary Anderson, for $12. I'm teaching this thing, y'all, but I'm talking to myself too. Okay, so there are relationships. So we won't be clear, Tabitha. There are relationships that are toxic and they do you no good. Okay, they're not beneficial to you. Okay, and things have happened. You've been hurt. You've been wounded. Okay, so we're not talking about that. That's what you're talking about. Okay, we're not talking about toxicity and things that are, just harmful to your spirit, your mind. We're not talking about that. We're talking about there are relationships where you have to put people in a category to understand better how they show up. Am I making sense to three people? Who are you? Come forward. We're not talking about we're not dealing with toxicity. We're not talking about that. Those people are beyond, you don't have time for that energy. You're not trying to resurrect that truth. We're talking about there are relationships. There are people in your life that you deal with, and they're not toxic per se. They may have some sort of issues, but they're not toxic. But you need to be able to put them in the category and be clear on the category that they're in. Am I making sense to three people? Because see, I think y'all are getting toxic people confused with these relationships, these everyday, relationships and situationships. Are we clear to three people? We just need three people, and then we'll understand, so I don't have to break it down further. Thank you, Gary. Oh, I understand. Okay. We got toxic people, and then you have relationships and other people and other categories that may not be toxic, but you need to be clear because it's all kind of rigmarole or something may be going on. Okay. Sometimes it's not what was said, it's how you heard. And sometimes it depends on the role. And yeah, there you go. There you go, Stephanie. Thank you. You get it. I understand what you're saying. Okay. I don't want you to think we're talking about toxic people. We're not talking about toxic people right now. We're not talking about these deadbeat people that pour nothing into your life. We want to be clear. Sometimes it may be a relationship where there's something beneficial out of it, or there may be something spiritually beneficial, emotionally beneficial. Okay, but sometimes you have to understand the foundation of that relationship. I think that would be our text. I think that would be our text today, Markeisha. Thank you so much, woman of God. Yeah, you have to understand and really be clear on where everybody stands. Where everybody stands in your life. Just be clear on that, and you can go from there. And you will never be disappointed, and you will never be hurt. Okay? Antonio say he got it. I've been on an hour. That's about all we need right now, Ty Squad. About an hour. And then we'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. if God says the same. All right? Let's pray for the people of Australia. Let's pray for the students at Brown University. And let's pray for the family of Rob and Michelle Reiner. Yeah. Let's pray for them. Let's pray for everybody that's hurting and bereaved during this holiday season. Yeah. Let's keep a prayer on our tongues, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get through all of this, Ty Squad. The only way. All right. So thank you to, let me put this up really quickly. Thank you to Gary Anderson Lancaster and Markeisha Calamy. Thank you so much for $12 each. I appreciate it. If you want to support us, we need two more $12 seeds, and we'll have halfway of our goal today. We need two more $12 seeds, and our halfway goal will be met, and we'll be ready for tonight. Yeah, those are the ways to give on your screen. I'm going to do a cold exit, y'all. As I said, I'm not doing any music today, just cold exit. Yeah, just do a cold exit today. All right. I'm going to knock this. Maybe I'll do it after I come back from the grocery store. I'm going to knock out this third episode of Married to Medicine. But I see where this is going, y'all. Quad, you need to get clear, mama. You need to get clear. Dr. Heavenly, life will show up at your door. Dr. Heavenly, life will show up at your door. It will. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a specific place in your life. I haven't been able to sit still all day. I already know it's a Monday. One of them Mondays, sis. It is. All right, everybody. I'm going to do a cold exit, no music. Can't wait to see you tonight at what time? 9 p.m. 9 p.m. for Rip from the Headlines, a new favorite show from the mind of Tyesse Jackson. I absolutely can't wait. Thank you, Antonio, for $12.15. Did you see the video I sent you already? Hold on. Whatever it is, I'm going to have to add it to tonight. We need one more $12 seed. Whatever it is, I'm going to have to add it to tonight. Is it on Instagram or Facebook or IG? Cheryl Hill sent 1215. We are now complete. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cheryl Hill. We're now halfway to where we need to be. You're welcome, Markeisha. Did you see the video I sent you already? What is it? Don't tell me it's Brian Karn. It's not a sex tape with Brian Karn, is it? I told Brian. Wait a minute. I'm in my inbox. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't see that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. See you tonight, everybody. See y'all tonight. I'll put this on the docket for Wednesday. That's that man, Cornelius Edwards. I cannot. Cornelius Edwards from Sunday's Best. Well, we got something from the Fire Squad, not Fire Squad. Hold on. Everybody sit down. We got something from the Fire Squad. That's why it's good to come over here and check this inbox every now and then. Wait a minute. Let me go back. That's why it's good to check this inbox out. Let me open up. 3 hours ago. These are the line messages from Brian Karn, and while I'm still on it, Bishop Gates won't speak with me because he was told a lie and saw lies, not realizing Brian deletes messages, but I haven't deleted not one single thing in 10 years. Oh, ma'am, this is a lot, man. Come on, ma'am, lady. Oh my, you ain't deleted none of this stuff, lady, ma'am. You just gonna post it all out there, huh? Well, at least she had the courtesy to block his number out. At least she had that courtesy. You don't have no videos. You don't want to release some videos, Mama. We need to see some videos. I don't believe you. I want to see some of the tapes, lady. I don't believe you. I need to see some video evidence. I don't believe you. I want to see some video evidence, lady. Jerry, I can't believe this woman. Man, if you got 10 years worth of DMs, you need to talk to somebody psychiatrically today. She said that Bishop Gates basically don't believe her because she been lied to. Okay, Vashti, what do you want? He lied to you. Okay, what do you want? There is no compensation or criminal liability for a man lying to a woman. I'm sorry. From one of his numbers, even old phones. Girl, you got the old phone number screens and not one video or picture. Wait a minute. Brian deletes messages, but I haven't deleted not one single thing in 10 years from from none of his numbers, even old phones, and not one video or picture. How can I fake text? I don't know what she mean by that. Are we just going to pretend constant lying manipulation isn't witchcraft? Oh, but everyone makes mistakes, right? So this is another mistake, but God is working on him about it. Brian Carn had another woman impersonating me on the phone to lie for him about buying Chanel, etc., and being involved with me to this young lady. He did the same thing to me when I confronted him about finding something in his apartment. There's a woman friend Brian has that he calls and who lies for him. I had a feeling it was still a lie. Well, that didn't say the email the woman sent me. They used to go over there. She said it is in there. She said it's a whole system in there. She said it's like the Hunger Games, like Big Brother over there. People are vying. There's all kinds of manipulation going on. She said that. So, ma'am, if you're watching, that kind of vindicates what you said. There's a whole system over there, and everybody's waiting for their turn. You may have to wait. It's like a Section 8 waiting list. Mary, I just don't know what else I can say, Mary. Well, folks are mad at me for speaking up. There's literally people, young and old, that are gullible to believe Brian Carn's words, even over the obvious. Ma'am, I can guarantee you everybody believes you. Everybody outside of the church believes you. What everybody is saying is, what exactly do you want to happen when there's a stronghold on the church? We all believe you, sugar, we do. But folks mad at me for speaking up. There's literally people young and old that are gullible to believe Brian Carn's words, even over the obvious, all believing that manipulation of the persona he acts out publicly. I could post all the pics, videos, and screenshots to prove a point. Can you do that for me? Just give me the videos. I need all the videos. Can you do that, mama? I could release all the videos, pics, and screenshots to prove a point, and it still won't defeat the fact some people are emotionally stuck, confused, torn, all due to manipulation, which is indeed witchcraft. You're explaining to yourself what we're telling you. I guess you're just trying to tell us. You need to tell this to yourself and heal and get clear. The word for today is clear. Example, regarding the video of us, he didn't want to be there, but yet you see the picture he took after the video that he doesn't look interested in. This isn't the first message I received. This is just the most recent, which is why I'm posting, and she actually sent me the proof. There's a gang of women this man is holding hostage. That's what the woman told me in the email. That's what that lady told me. She said it is a whole group of women over there at that church. And they all just, it's like swapping and waiting. And I cannot. That gave me chills. This is the first message I received. This is just the most recent. There's a gang of women this man is holding hostage with his lies. Some do not care. However, if you're a woman and are involved with him and care, please save your years and hope. Even if you're afraid of starting over, do it anyways. You are not the only one. Ma'am, I think you're trying to go like this, like when somebody trying to get saved off a remote island. You know, they go, save me, help, baby, listen. Save your energy. Because the woman in the email, sometimes that does happen, Wayne. Good point, brother. I'm going to invite her to come on. I'm going to invite her, like, girl, would you like to come on? My audience, my audience is mostly women, not a judgmental audience. Would you like to come on, baby? What do you want to say? You know, I mean, it's not that we are, it's not that we are cold. It's not that we don't see the victimization of women in the Black church. But y'all can't be out here doing this and then you expect everybody to rally around you when you kind of was willingly and knowingly doing some things. And then when it all goes to hell, then you want to, you know, come out here and rally the troops. She wants to make someone, she wants someone to marry him, marry her. She wants someone to make him marry her. Baby, let me tell y'all, to all these women, Gigi's still over there upset. These men tell y'all, you are my wife. That's what they tell y'all. Let me tell you something. You're not his wife. You're not going to get married. I believe her, and we understand. She just wants it to clear it out. I think I need her to get closure. Well, she come on here and get closure. Bees, I'm be honest with you. I don't know how much closure. I don't know if this is really solely closure. I think it's exclosure. Exposure with closure. I think it's exclosure. I understand, Mama. It may sound like we're being very, very dismissive at times, but that's because we're exhausted. Vashti, is it Vashti? They need to leave him alone. He ain't child. Listen, he don't even care enough about the body of. I mean, y'all, that man don't even care enough about the body of Christ and optics to even come out and do a video and just say, you know what? I understand what's being said. I understand what's being, you know, but I just want to let you know, and then put whatever you want to put. He don't even care enough about them people because he know they're not going nowhere. Most people hear all this going on with their name. They'll come out and say, I just want to offer this to y'all. I'm not going to be long, but can I just offer this? All right, Alicia, love you. Just say, you know, I want to just tell y'all this, and then add whatever you want to add. Honey, when you know you're not going nowhere, you ain't answering. You ain't got to come out and say shit because you know them people not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. Let me get out of here, Ty Squad. I knew Dr. Jackie was a Leo, though. I knew it. All right, y'all. We're doing a cold exit. We're doing a cold exit. Mm-hmm. Have a wonderful day on purpose. Can't wait to see you tonight. Hey, Tim Bree, just getting up out of here. Wanted to cover a few of those topics today that were violent. Then we did a little word for the day. Had some other general conversation. So if you play this back, I'm sure this will be a great afternoon delight. She wants to punish him, but I don't think she's trying to be malicious like others. Yeah, I think she wants just to let him know that, listen, what happened to me was wrong, but he's done this too much to have any type of contrition and have the nerve to tell William to repent. I tell you, you can't make this stuff up. You literally can't make this stuff up. And two people called me today, and I don't have no answers for them. Two people called me about William was live last night saying that he 42. Where is John? William said last time on the live that he's 42. So oh, I didn't watch it all. I just peeked in because they was up at 2:30 in the morning. William said he's 42. I'm not doing this. The call started early this morning. I was watching Married to Medicine. Say, Tyesse, yes, William said he's 42. Oh, William, come on now, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Oh, that had me. But then Bishop Jordan gave him $420. Now, had you told your real age, which I believe is 54, William, had you told him you was 54, he would have gave you $540. Do you see what I'm saying? Trying to be young, taking 10, 12 years off your life, then you basically got less money. Because Bishop Jordan gave him $420. How you made me, yeah, Bishop say not Bishop, William say he is 42. And Bishop Jordan sat there and took it, smiled and everything. Well, if you went to school with Jamal Bryant is in his 50s. So yeah, come on, William. If you went to school with Jamal Bryant, yeah. Maybe he meant he was screaming in 42. I cannot. Listen, if there's some people that, like, they don't want to be their age, and so they basically say there's something else. I am so proud to be 49. I am so proud to wear my 50 if God gives me the grace to live another about month and some change, another 45 days. I am so proud to be 49. I will declare it from the mountaintops. 49. Yeah. William said last night, but he said y'all don't like him because he's a pretty boy. They just mad at him because he's a pretty boy. Yeah. So y'all, I'm out of here, y'all. We were at the same church in the Bay Area, and he is nowhere 42. Okay, so Mary, he's celebrating his 42nd birthday in New York City. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday, William. Happy birthday. To all of our Sagittariuses. I'm proud to say I'll be 58. Okay, was it? He's probably about 54. He's about 54. All right. Cold exit, y'all. See y'all tonight. Love y'all. Am I Instacarting this order? No, I gotta pick out my own chicken. I gotta go to the store if I'm gonna make this chicken, y'all. I'm just being honest. Hell, I'm 25. I'm 25. Bye, y'all. I'm out of here. Gotta go. Love y'all. See y'all tonight. I cannot.